Yes, awesome. Okay, welcome everybody to this live energy healing session for today in honor and celebration of the equinox, which was technically yesterday this year, but I was working yesterday. I was seeing clients. So today is the live stream, and I'm happy to be here. I'm taking requests. So you can put them below in the comments, healing requests. And there is going to be an overarching theme of balance, well being, feeling good in, hi, feeling good in body, mind, and spirit. So, but I am taking requests. I already have one here from somebody. Oh, thank you, Angie. That's so sweet. Yes, thank you for being here and sharing in this energy. I love doing these live streams. Let me just go ahead and start sending energy. I love doing these live streams. Okay, so just starting where we always start, just with some cleansing energy. And you can go ahead and just take your attention from your thinking mind down into your heart if you haven't done so already. And we're just sending some clearing energies to help us to center, to help to clear any stress or any tension or any distraction as well. Beautiful inner restlessness. We're already working on that. I love it. I love it. Okay. And letting go of unnatural needs, that is beautiful because that is already something that was in my mind for today, is just letting go of anything that takes us out of balance. So being able to recognize your natural needs and to fulfill them. Beautiful. So all of that will be addressed today. Not over prioritizing special needs over others as a way of compensating. Okay, I'm going to start with the inner restlessness. We're going to go from there. And I'm going to let you know all of these that you're writing, I'm going to lose them when the comments go up. So you may need to rewrite them again. Okay. All right. So let's start with, or continue with, this cleansing, this releasing, this letting go of anything that distracts us physically, mentally, emotionally. Hello, Lael. Nice to see you again. So, clearing anywhere we're not grounded. I've already set up a sacred space, but we're going to continue to work on that grounding as well. Clearing anywhere we're not in the present moment. Beautiful. So many requests here. I love it. Okay. Clearing anywhere we're either living in the past or living in the future. Clearing anywhere we feel ungrounded, unpresent, in our body. That's a weird way of saying it. How about saying it this way? Not in our body. Okay, I'm going to start bringing in some peace here, some deep inner peace. Let's start with Archangel Uriel. May the balancing energy of this equinox bless us, and that we may find that middle ground more often. Yes, beautiful. Bringing through Archangel Uriel, he is such a grounding and peaceful presence. He's also very motivating and activating. So, as he is bringing us into this peaceful presence, he's also moving our energy. So, clearing any stagnation, allowing the energy to flow more evenly. So you may be able to feel it already. You may be able to feel things slow down. You may be able to feel yourself come into your body more. That is such an important thing. It's such an important place to be, is in your body. And now I'm going to bring through a new guide that I've been working with, Hilarion. Um, here's his card from Keepers of the Light. He is a divine healer, but one of the beautiful things when I really tune into his energy, all of these guides that I bring through, I have a very personal connection to. I've done um, channeling and meditations with them, and I've really felt and understood their energy. So I'm not just bringing people through willy-nilly, right? But one of the things I really loved when I tuned into his energy was he really brings through a sense of peace and acceptance, which is really, really important. It clears the emotional turmoil when we just accept where we're at, when we just accept what's happening. It's not to say we're going to roll over and not do our best to raise our frequency, raise our vibration, see things from a higher perspective, but just bringing in that peace and that acceptance is so grounding. Okay, also triggering. Um, I'm just reading some requests here. Triggering instances. Okay. Okay. So he's bringing through, he also brings through healing. So let's also focus on that. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And when I really connect with his energy, it's so vast, it's so wide. He helps us to expand. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So that expansion is really important. It allows the energy to flow. It allows things to not get stuck. So it helps to release things, release energies, imprints, memories, not the good memories, but just releasing the, I don't, what's the word I want to use? The triggering aspect of a bad memory, or a memory that just doesn't feel that great. So he helps to release that. And it's interesting because he comes through very strongly for healing, as does Archangel Raphael, but they have a different energy and they do it differently. So I will most likely be bringing in Archangel Raphael as well. And but it's going to be different. It's going to be a different aspect. And that's what I found to be true. As I do work with so many guides, it brings me a lot of joy to have this connection to so many archangels, to so many ascended masters. And some of them may seem like it's the same function, but a lot of times the energy is different. So just to kind of plant that seed, if you didn't know that. Also a beautiful Lael. She also had Hilarion knock on her door some weeks ago. Such a beautiful energy. Really vast, really peaceful, really present, really still. So that was the reason I called him in, was that inner stillness that was requested, that clearing that inner restlessness. Okay, we're going to move more to the mental aspect, mental and emotional aspect of the higher chakras. And then once we clear that, we're going to be able to let go more of those things we want to let go of. You know, someone mentioned earlier the unnatural needs, you know, the vices, our emotional crutches. So, but first, let's clear mentally and emotionally so that they can release more easily. Okay, moving up to, like I mentioned, the sixth chakra and above, clearing mental chatter. Clearing emotional turmoil, which also actually shows up in the lower part of the body. It's almost like it sinks and weighs us down. So we're going to clear emotional turmoil from all levels. Clearing stress, tension, all those lower emotions. Anxiety, that's something that can cause us to reach for those things that aren't good for us or that don't really serve us in the long run. Clearing any psychological attachment to things that are unsupportive for us, unhealthy for us, clearing any psychological attachment, emotional attachment, physical attachment, okay, mental attachment, spiritual attachment. Okay, well, let's clear all the attachments. Clearing that imprint, that negative imprint of that's what I'm going to reach for. It's like the reaction, instead of stopping, checking in with our higher self. What do I truly need in this moment? So clearing any of those triggers that throw us into those mental loops, the trauma loops, the reactivity. And in fact, in order to clear that, they're letting me know I actually need to clear some, this is a good thing to clear. Let's clear some shock and trauma, excessive reactivity from the body, mind, spirit. soul, all levels. Clearing that hyper-reactivity, that overreaction, which is a survival mechanism from the past, but a lot of times we don't actually still need them. It's in our it's in our highest and best to be a little more slow to react, more mindful. Elle says, my heart opens and stills in peace. My mind opens and stills in surrender. My breath widens and ebbs in flows of love. That was really beautiful. I could just feel the peace coming through those words. It was almost like this loop of the energy healing, and then the reaction, and then the words healing as well. The verbal response, the message. So that was beautiful. Okay, I can feel the body clearing that trauma, that excessive reactivity. Let me bring through a healing tone here. We're going to clear it on an even deeper level. Okay, I could feel that really release it more. Let's move more into the safety piece. Bringing through Archangel Michael. He tends to always come out in the beginnings of the healings to help anchor in that safety. And I can feel it. A lot of times I feel his energy work from the bottom of our chakras, our lower chakras, working upwards. It's like helping us to feel grounded, connected, safe, protected, secure. And then from there, we can move more into the upper chakras. So he's bringing it through all chakras, starting from below. And I had a request from somebody before the session about feeling secure with food and finances. So just while we're on the security piece, let's go to that piece as well. And that really also shows up in the root chakra. So bringing that, well, let's clear any scarcity, insecurity around finances, food, housing, emotions, our basic needs, clothing. Yeah, that's beautiful. I can just feel it's so lovely. This is why I love to do this work, because I can feel the healing happening in my body, and it's such a good feeling. And I'm sure, well, I'm sure a lot of you, if not all of you, can feel it as well, which is why you return to these healings. So, okay, let's go ahead Let's go ahead and bring Jesus through. He loves to come through for that root chakra healing. So anywhere we're talking about scarcity or security issues, let's bring him through. Yeah, I'm feeling his energy so strongly in the root chakra, the sacral chakra, all the way down my legs, especially the earth star chakra below my feet. Okay. And then let's bring his energy again up to the higher levels. So that we can bring that safety, that security, that comfort that Jesus brings through, not only for our basic needs, but also for our heart, for our voice, for our mental and emotional well-being. Okay, now he's working at the crown chakra area. He's opening our crown chakras to more support, feeling more support, allowing more support. That's beautiful, so that we can feel more supported. Okay, and now I feel him working on like the outer edges of our energy field. So we're just going to stay here for a moment. Okay, let's cut cords. That'll be good. Let's cut any cords to people, places, things, situations that no longer serve us. Not letting go of any of the love. But as we cut those cords, a lot of times I find the cords are especially on the outside of the energy field. It's like out in here. So when he started working out there, that was like my sign. Okay, let's cut some cords. Beautiful. And now he's amplifying inner peace. So even though that we had started with that, you hear me say this over and over again, it's in layers. So not only does clearing happen in layers, but healing and amplifying happens in layers. So even though we amplified and brought in inner peace, we can bring it in again, especially with a different guide. It's a different vibration. They can anchor it in a little more completely, especially because we've done more clearing since we brought in that original inner peace. I can feel him relaxing our energy fields, surrendering into trust, relaxing into trust, relaxing into peace. He's really sticking around. He's doing a very thorough healing today. Beautiful. See if there's anything else he wants to do. Okay, now he's bringing through gratitude. Gratitude is the stepping stone to joy, happiness, love, all of that. So he wants to amplify gratitude. And gratitude is actually also very grounding. Gratitude helps us to move into a state of acceptance as well, because it's from acceptance that we can then move into manifestation. So yeah, there's a lot of layers at work here when we're working on gratitude. Wonderful. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do some more clearing so we can kind of move back up to the upper chakras that I started from a few minutes ago. Hello, awesome. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. So, okay, clearing any pessimism, any negativity, any doubt, any disbelief that what you want, any disbelief around things that you want showing up or being able to manifest or move into a more positive state of being or a higher vibration. So clearing that doubt, that negativity. I'm going to bring through a healing tone here. Clearing any fear around things not happening that you want to happen. Clearing the fear that it'll pass you by or you'll be left out or yeah, all of the above. Okay. And then a lot of times, okay, well, let's clear anger, irritation, frustration. Because a lot of times what's underneath all of those is now it's like I was clearing that pessimism, that negativity, and what's underneath it a lot of times is sadness and struggle and hardship. So clearing all of that sadness, struggle, hardship, sorrow, grief, victim mentality, blaming others, feeling sorry for ourselves. And it's okay to feel those emotions. We just don't want them to get stuck in there. But sometimes when we've been through a lot, that's what happens. So there's never any judgment with anything I clear, anything I mention. You know, these healings, I'm getting the healing too. So there's never any judgment with what I bring up or what I mention. Okay. And then, yes, we'll add this in because it's right on topic right now, that hopelessness, clearing any hopelessness, depression, despair, clearing. Okay, this is what's coming up now. It's an apathy or like not even wanting to try, either for fear of failure or for having failed in the past, where that's taken down and trampled on enthusiasm, inspiration, and motivation. So clearing all of that. That's interesting. I'm really feeling it behind the head. And a lot of times when I feel things behind, it's like things from the past. And that's just what I was talking about. you know, how instances from the past can cause us to be jaded. Um, you know, I'm trying to think of another way of saying that for those who maybe English isn't their first language. Um, like, oh, I can't think of another word for it. Anywhere instances in the past have caused us to feel defeated, not wanting to try, like a heavy energy, clearing all of that. In fact, let's bring through a healing tone to clear that more completely. And I'm just going to say this out loud because I don't think I said this, but I always set the intention for these healings, these clearings, to go through all time, space, dimensions, realities, past lives, this life, ancestral lineages. So, okay, I was going to bring through a healing tone, I believe, to clear that. Yes, to clear that heaviness in the body. I can't remember if I already did it. Oh, hi, Lansing. So good to see you. Okay, bringing through a healing tone, clearing that heaviness, clearing past instances, memories, um, situations that have that are weighing us down now, that are weighing down our inspiration, our motivation, our ability to act. So clearing all of that. And I saw that as like a big swirl of light, gold and silver sparkling light, kind of going from the ground up, clearing all of that. And then it's like once we clear that, it's easier to anchor in the more positive frame of mind, the higher perspective. Okay, so let me just tune in and see if there's anything else to be cleared in this moment before we anchor that in. No, okay. Let's bring through Archaea Victory. She's one of my favorites to work with for mindset. The female archangel. She works on the diamond ray. She can take us from that negative, hopeless, defeated mindset. And let's just go ahead and start bringing her through. Because usually what happens is like she brings, Lansing loves our Archaea Victory, as do I. I thought you might be excited about that, Lansing. So what happens, how it happens for me when her energy comes through, she brings a smile to my face, usually first. And then I can feel gratitude come in. And then I can feel hope and joy. And then it's like this victory presence comes through, this positive mindset. She brings through a lot of empowerment. I can feel her strengthening us from the inside out. So really strengthening that central channel, which is really important for feeling empowered. And she really lifts the energy. She raises the vibration. She raises our vibration physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So you may be able to feel all this as I'm talking about it. If you can't, no worries, it is still happening. And if it's something that you want to learn more about, I do offer channeling classes where you can increase your perception, your clair abilities, your clairsentience, and all those things. Okay, coming back to Archaea Victory. So I'm just feeling that activation. She's so activating body, mind, and spirit. And so, okay, this is going to seem like a little bit of a weird transition, but it's actually not. I think it's a great transition because what we were talking about earlier about letting go of things we no longer need, that are no longer helpful for us, whether it's, food, people, um, vices, crutches, things like that. It's almost we needed to clear some things and move us into a more positive mindset so that we can let go of those things much more easily. Okay. And since this is around the time of the equinox, which is all about balance, I did want this to be addressed in this. Oh, beautiful. Elle felt some warmth in the solar plexus. So I did want this to be addressed for this equinox healing. And then it was also requested from others that are here. So we're on the same wavelength, we're on the same mindset. And as well we are in eclipse season as well. And eclipse season can be really good for helping us to release things that are no longer needed. And it's a lot more helpful if we do the work. If we're not doing the work, eclipse season can make it a little more, let's just say, drastic. But if we're doing the work, we can release a lot more easily. And really, eclipse season helps us to get on our right path. So if you've strayed, eclipse season will help you to find that path. So the more work you're doing on your own, more gentle, easy, and positive it can be. And it is all positive. But sometimes, we can get a little bit scared about eclipse season, etc., etc. So let's clear that fear around eclipse season, clearing the fear around change. Oh, this is a good one to do before we bring in the next guide. Yes. Okay. That clearing the fear around change is actually a big one. Clearing any emotional fear, mental fear, physical fear, spiritual fear. Clearing the fear of loss. Clearing the fear of letting go. And I see this request for subconscious procrastination. Yes, all this work that we're doing is actually going to help that. So all of this just ties into each other. Okay, let's see. Anything else around clearing any fear of growth? Clearing the fear of let's just clear fear here. Fear of change, fear of growth, fear of loss. I actually want to bring through a healing tone for this. And also let's clear the thought that we're alone, that we're not supported. Okay, clearing all of that. And actually, what we're going to do, I'm going to bring through Archaea Victory one more time because before I move on, I really want to switch that mindset. Anywhere it's lingering, whether it's subconscious or consciously in our energy field. So bringing through Archaea Victory. She's opening us up to love, to positive change, to positive growth, to healing, excitement, inspiration. Because this change actually can be really, really beautiful when we let go of the things that would no longer serve us and that we no longer need. It expands our energy, it lightens our energy. It's like letting go of weight, like a concrete block or things that are weighing us down. So she's moving us into that place of excitement and inspiration. Okay, now we can bring through Archangel Azrael. Beautiful. Lael is feeling this at the back of her heart space. Beautiful, beautiful expansion there. And release and expansion. It's the release that usually happens first for the expansion to move in. Okay. So bringing through Archangel Azrael for endings and beginnings. So if you want to bring to mind anything particularly that you're wanting to let go of, it can be something physical, it could be a food or a beverage, it could be an emotion, it could be a person who's no longer serving you or a situation. What I'm going to do here is bring through this clearing energy, cutting cords to these things, cutting attachments, releasing fears, releasing the thought that I need this to function. Oh, it's expanding the energy so much. And in fact, this is not what I expected. It's expanding the heart so much. It's almost like the body is giving a sigh of relief to release this. It is safe. And in fact, it feels good to let this go. And so Archangel Azrael, he helps us to release those things with acceptance, without getting caught up in any of those emotions. So he brings through a peace, an acceptance. And in fact, what I'm hearing him say is, it's time. He's supporting your growth. He's supporting your expansion. Okay. And let's bring through as well. Let's bring through Archaea Freedom. So we're gonna build on top of Archangel Azrael. I'm gonna bring through a few different archangels to help build on this energy. Okay. So bringing through Archaea Freedom. And the energy she brings, it's almost like a soaring energy, like flying. And that's what she's doing. She's actually, I'm feeling a bursting within my heart as well. So she's bringing through a sense of freedom, excitement. Inspiration, motivation. That feels really good. And then wouldn't you know, some bird song comes along. That birds are a symbol of freedom, just flying gently, loosely. Hello, Robin. Thank you for being here. I love that. Lael says the phoenix. Yes, that's beautiful imagery as well. Okay, so Archaea Freedom is now working on the upper chakras. Let's just hang out with her for a moment. She's also bringing in, oh, thank you. She's also bringing through, hello, Dawn, happy spring. Awakening is happening. I love that. So Archaea Freedom is also bringing through that positive mindset, that inspiration. Okay, beautiful. She's bringing through that springtime, like rebirth, that excitement. The possibility, the inspiration. One of my favorite things to do, it's just reminding me of this energy, is go for a walk in the morning in the spring where it's like the sun is coming up, the birds are chirping. I do that almost every morning with my dog. We did it this morning. And there's just this like alive feeling in the air. So that's what she's bringing through. Awakening the energy, freeing the energy, moving the energy. Lightening the energy. Okay, she's been raising the vibration all along, but raising people's frequency. Optimal timeline, that's what she's working on right now. Moving us forward to those helpful or divine aligned timeline in this moment for who we are and what we've done in this healing as well so far. So beautiful. Okay. And then also we're going to bring through birds. Oh, birds are your favorite animals. I love that, Robin. They're one of my favorite animals. I will say, I think bird song is one of my favorite sounds. Like I could just listen to the birds all day long. Okay, so let's bring through Archaea Serenity. So that for all these changes, everything we've been releasing can bring us into a place of serenity, a place of peacefulness, mindfulness. thoughtfulness, allowing us to be present in the moment. Hello, Amber. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for being here. So she's really bringing through that mindful, thoughtful presence that can help us shift habits. Sometimes we have to be a little more thoughtful in the beginning when we're shifting habits, and then it just becomes natural. So that's what Archaea Serenity is doing right now. She's just anchoring that in, and as she's doing it, I can feel more grounded, more present, more relaxed. This is a beautiful one, more patient. Yeah, I love that. Dawn says, Robin, your name is a bird of spring. That is so true. I hadn't even thought of that. I love it. Okay. So let me bring through one more. Let me see, before I kind of go on to more of these requests, I want to bring through somebody else. Let's see who wants to come through for empowerment. Okay, let's bring through Archangel Zadkiel. He's a good one to work with for everything that we've been doing. So bringing through his energy, strengthening our channel from the inside out, strengthening our boundaries, allowing us to stay strong and to easily choose what is helpful for us, what is positive for us, what is healthy for us. And he just kind of takes the emotion out of it. He just sets his boundaries, and there's just no feeling bad about it. There's no worrying about what others are going to think. There's none of that back and forth mind chatter that can happen sometimes when we set a boundary. So I love that. I love that. Just taking the emotion out of it and just doing what's best for us. Because ultimately, in the long run, that's actually what's best for others as well. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. A lot of these requests, I feel like we've kind of addressed, but not in a specific way. Let's. Okay. I'm just kind of reading and seeing where they want to go next. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Oh, hi, Jennifer. Lemon water. I'm a huge fan. I drink it all day long. Um, oh yes, and Jennifer's mentioning the astrological new year. Yes, Aries season started. That is the beginning of the astrological new year. So this is a beautiful time to feel excited, feel inspired, set intentions. Oh, thank you, Lansing. um, and clear and let go of the past, right? Let go of those things that are weighing us down. So, okay, taking on pain that isn't yours, over empathizing. I'm just trying to, because I think a lot of those ones in the beginning, I feel like even though I didn't mention them, I've cleared them. I'm gonna just do a healing tone and clear a lot of those that weren't specifically mentioned, even though the work that we've done addressed it. So, okay. So clearing that. Clear all blocks that don't allow to see the beauty, God, in all things. Okay, that's a little bit of the negativity and the pessimism, the overthinking. We can go to that as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So clearing anywhere we overthink, overanalyze, block seeing the beauty of things. That this also kind of circles back around to the gratitude piece, the mindset piece. So let's also clear taking on others' pain, over empathizing. These are things that kind of just take us away from our higher self, our higher perspective, and our own true needs. So again, it goes back to that boundary piece. So we're going to do more empowerment work. I'm not finished there yet. So I am going to go there. Let me see what else. Clearing blocks to trust that everything that comes into life is for you. Okay, so clearing anywhere we don't trust. Again, what's coming around with that is clearing anywhere we don't feel safe, anywhere we don't feel supported and loved. Clearing anywhere we put others' needs before ourselves, clearing anywhere we overgive, clearing anywhere we're afraid to stand up for ourselves. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we're going to work on that empowerment piece even more. We're going to bring in Odin, the Norse god, because his energy is wow. Okay, let's bring him through. So for this empowerment piece, whether it's feeling empowered physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, he will help. And I can just feel him strengthening the energy from the inside out, but he also makes the energy so wide. He almost creates this force field around our energy, which I love. So let's go ahead and clear the need to fulfill other people's expectations. There's more to go with that. Clearing the fear of being true to ourselves, Lael is happy that I brought Odin through. I love that. Clearing anywhere we give our power away, anywhere we bend over backwards, or aren't true to ourselves in order to please others, in order to be liked, in order to be loved, in order to not have conflict, in order to not have a confrontation, in order to not be attacked. Clearing all of that. Clearing anywhere we don't feel capable. All of these go along with feeling empowered. Beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear these. Clearing anywhere we feel overwhelmed by life. Clearing anywhere we feel insecure, unsure of ourselves, self-conscious. Clearing that. Clearing anywhere we feel disoriented in life, anywhere we don't have a lack of clarity, anywhere we feel confused, anywhere we feel overwhelmed. Clearing anywhere we don't trust our inner guidance or trust our intuition or allow it or follow it. Clearing anywhere we don't see things clearly or with a true perception. Clearing anywhere we're clouded by our own judgment, our own past. Clearing anywhere it doesn't feel safe to be in our body. Clearing anywhere it doesn't feel safe to be grounded, anywhere it doesn't feel safe to be present. Okay, I'm going to bring Odin through again. Okay, clearing the habit of, oh, well, let me clear this first. Clearing the habit of evaluating everything instantly. That is more, instead of moving into observation mode, I'd almost think of that as like a reaction. So just clearing that so we can be more in a state of being, more in a state of observing. Okay, bringing Odin through again, because now we're going to be able to strengthen that empowerment. And he's really bringing through, he's working on the mental level as well, feeling capable mentally, emotionally. Okay. And now, even before Lael put her comment, I already knew we were going to bring in Archangel Raphael. He's going to help with that inner balance and harmony as well. So, all right, let's just go ahead and clear some things on the physical level before we bring him through. Clearing any inflammation, clearing any imbalance in the cells, the organs, the tissues, the fascia. Clearing any imbalance in the hormones, the brain, the organ systems. Clearing anywhere we feel responsible for others, clearing anywhere we feel responsible for healing others or responsible for their healing or responsible for their emotional responses. Clearing that can actually really take us out of balance. Clearing anywhere we take on others' issues and problems. It's okay to be helpful. We don't have to take them on though. Okay. Okay, let me see if there's anything else to be cleared here before we bring through Archangel Raphael a little more clearly. Okay. Okay, we're going to clear stress again, clearing anywhere we don't feel capable, clearing anywhere we don't feel up to the task. Clearing anywhere there's shoulds. I should do this, I should do that. Okay, now let's bring through Archangel Raphael, and he can bring through that centering. He's going to help us to feel centered. He's going to help us to feel more and more grounded. He's going to help us to feel more and more capable. Healing us on a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. And I can see him, it's like he's opening up our energetic field like a flower. It's a blossoming. He's amplifying that inner balance, that harmony. He's amplifying a sense of wholeness. He's amplifying a sense of peace. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm being drawn to really work on like our spiritual bodies, our spiritual force field. So that we can have clear energy, strong boundaries, so we can feel clear, centered, in control. And who I'm going to bring through now is a newer guide to me, El Moria. And when I tuned into him, what came through was that he is a Jedi of the light. I love that. Oh, and it was 111 as I said that. So we're gonna bring him through because I feel like he is a master at he is a master of the self, a master of the light. So we're going to amplify that within us. We've done so much clearing, so much healing. that we can bring him through, and he can anchor it in now. He brings through a vast consciousness. So clearing any of that emotional turmoil or any of that, just clearing that, clearing any attachment to emotions, releasing those. And he helps us to become more grounded, more still, more centered. He clarifies, he clears our energetic field, transforms lower energies. And in fact, I can really feel him working on our lower chakras, like sacral chakra to below. Because that's where a lot of the heavy energy, it kind of tends to sink. So he's clearing all of that so we can feel lighter. And Lael says serendipity, he has shown up for her too. Stabilizing, yes, a very deep trust, very stabilizing energy. I can feel it. It's really beautiful. I can feel him clearing the lower chakras, anchoring us in, helping us to feel more grounded, centered, peaceful, more in control, in a positive way, not excessively, but just more empowered. That's the word I should use. Wonderful. That feels so good. Okay. Let's bring through Archangel Gabriel. He's going to continue that work of clearing the energy field, lighting it up. Lightening us, clarifying our energy, working on the mental, emotional, physical, spiritual levels. And one place we haven't gone yet today, and Archangel Gabriel does work with communication. So let's go to the throat. Let's go to the 5th chakra. Clearing anywhere we're afraid to speak our truth, anywhere we're afraid to be ourselves, anywhere we're afraid to stick up for ourselves or stick up for something that we believe in. He's just lightening that energy so there's not a heaviness around it. There's not a charge. He's just allowing us to be who we are and to state it with a sense of non-attachment. That's what he's amplifying, the non-attachment. Okay, there's more I want to do here. Let's actually move to the heart. We have worked on the heart, but let's do some more heart work. Feel free to put requests in as well. Let's go to the heart. And who's been, I've always worked with Kuan Yin actually for a very long time because I was an acupuncturist for 15 years, and Kuan Yin is very present in Eastern medicine. So bringing through Kuan Yin, But what she's really been amplifying and impressing upon me lately is innocence. So bringing her through, this is perfect for spring as well, helping us to connect and tune into that innocent part of ourself, where things feel new and fresh and we're not weighed down by past experiences, old emotions. So clearing all of that. And she helps to move us into an anchor in more compassion, more gentleness towards ourself and others. So clearing anywhere we're quick to judge others, quick to judge ourselves, anywhere we're quick to criticize others or criticize ourselves, clearing that. That moves us into a state of more softness. And then a butterfly just flew by my window. Oh, I love that. So shedding the old, letting go of the old, moving into that state of rebirth, like Lael is saying, that innocence, that transformation. And let's bring through Archangel Metatron. I always think of him as the Archangel of Transformation, and he shows up to me with the symbol of a butterfly, especially a monarch butterfly. So, in honor of that butterfly that just flew past my window, let's bring him through. He helps with that transformation, that letting go of the old, moving into that new state of being, that higher frequency, the higher vibration, helping us to live from that higher state. And the more and more we do that, it's like the less and less we're bothered by other things. It more just becomes about us and our energy. So he's helping us to clear anything that we aren't conscious of or anything we are conscious of. Just letting it release, letting it let go so that we can move more and more into the light, more and more into where we want to go, who we want to be. Okay. And now I see Mother Mary stepping forward, more for the heart as well. Just bringing through, bringing through Mother Mary to help for our heart. Bringing through comfort. I love that idea. What Lael says, giving us wings. Um, and I'm reading that, and that might have been more in terms of Archangel Metatron, but I think it's true for this Mother Mary piece as well. I love that, Robin, that a raven flew into the bird bath in Kristen's last class. That's awesome. Beautiful messenger. So Mother Mary is here bringing comfort. She's softening everything. She's lightening the heart. And I'm loving that imagery of giving us wings, because as we lighten, it's easier to take flight. So that imagery is just really coming through strongly in this healing right now, really lightening the energy. And she's also bringing through that innocence as well, so that it's like that beginner's mind, so that when we take flight, we're in that positive mindset instead of weighed down by the past, weighed down by maybe what happened last time, clearing all of that. Okay. So they're really wanting me to move into this inspiration piece, this motivation. So I'm going to move up to, we are going to work on the solar plexus, but I'm being drawn to work on the upper chakras again and bringing through Sanat Kumara, because he brings through a very warm, fiery energy for me. And he lights up. It's like he lights up. This is how he comes through to me. He may come through differently for other people, but he lights up like my upper chakras with inspiration, ideas, motivation, light. And in fact, one time I made the mistake of bringing him into a meditation right before bed. That was not the right thing to do, because I could not go to sleep. It was like he just lit up my whole inspiration, motivation, upper chakras, and everything. So, but we are going to bring him through right now as we're working on inspiration and motivation. And he comes through to me with a very similar energy to the fire unicorns. It's that fiery, like energetic, lightening energy. But to me, he more activates the upper part of the body, whereas for me, the fire unicorns are a lot more about the solar plexus. Of course, like I've mentioned before, they go into the whole energy field, not just that specific place. But like I mentioned earlier, even guides who have like a similar energy or frequency can still come through differently. So he's lighting up those upper chakras, bringing through wisdom, signs, synchronicities, ideas, creativity, cosmic wisdom. And then actually we're going to amplify that energy. and move to the solar plexus, and we're going to bring through the fire unicorns. So let's bring them through to amplify, inspire, clear any blocks, clear any feelings of being stuck, clearing anywhere we feel limited, just transforming and transmuting it. Clearing anywhere we've forgotten that we are divine beings of light. Clearing anywhere on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level we forgot that we are divine beings of light instead of just humans, which feels very limited. So, okay, clearing anywhere we feel limited physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, clearing anywhere we hold limiting beliefs of I can't do what I want to do. I'm too this, I'm too that, clearing all of that. And in fact, if you have something in particular that you want to bring to your mind, go ahead and bring it to mind. I'm sending this clearing energy. It'll clear it. And I love that. It's like as we clear, just expansion moves in. So beautiful. Okay, let's go back to those fire unicorns, lighting us up, bringing through that motivation. Let's bring through the air unicorns as well, that inspiration. Allowing us to feel more light in our body, more light in spirit, more light in our heart, more emotionally and mentally light, lit up, in fact. Okay. Beautiful. I feel that working. And so now who wants to come through is Lord Melchizedek. He comes through to me to help us to embody the light. So he brings that light through all levels of our energy field, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And all of the guides, all of the archangels, all of the ascended masters do this, but they all do it in their own way. And there is something very special and unique about when Lord Melchizedek brings through his healing light. It's like I see him lighting up the cells. It's like the sacred geometry of our energy fields just sparkling and being lit up. And he's here to help us with our higher purpose. He's here to help us with our mission. He's here to help us raise our consciousness, raise our vibration, expand our vibration, step more into the light. Wow, I really feel that. That feels really beautiful. Okay, let me ask for any other requests. If anybody has any other requests, they can put them in the chat. I'm going to move to the sacral chakra because we haven't really focused there. Clearing any overwhelm, any confusion, anywhere it feels like too much to do, not sure of where to start, clearing all of that so that we can expand on this space that we are building in our energetic field so that things can flow more freely. It feels really good. Okay, don't see any more requests coming through. Let me just see where they want to go. It's feeling really good because we could start wrapping it up. Let me just tune in. Okay. Okay, adrenal glands and skin. Okay. And amplifying some more. I can do what I want to do and the universe will align for me. Okay. All right, let's start with the physical level. Sending healing to the kidneys, to the adrenal glands, to the skin. So let's also send healing and amplify the lymph system, the detox system, the liver, the gallbladder, our digestive system, spleen and pancreas, our thyroid. I can really feel that. Clearing fight or flight from our bodies, our energy fields, our mind, our emotions. Clearing again, more layers, shock and trauma. Clearing anywhere our adrenals have taken a hit and haven't been able to bounce back or recover. Balancing the yin and the yang of the kidneys. Let's balance the whole system, the yin and the yang and the qi and the blood. Let's boost the lungs as well in Chinese medicine. I still use a lot of Chinese medicine in the way I view things. The lungs are really connected to the skin. So healing the lungs, healing the skin, clearing and clarifying, softening. Going to work on the physical piece as a whole here. In Rahanni healing, there is a guide that specifically works with acupuncture. And when I didn't even know that before I started learning Rahanni. And when I learned that, I was like, sign me up even more. So let's bring him through, Dr. Lorfan. He works on the physical body, healing, balancing. He's very galactic as well. And I can really feel him shifting the energy. Yeah, wow. It's like, even though we've worked on these things, bringing in the different guides, they all do it in their own way, and it just continues to heal and expand. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, amplifying some more. There's a request for that. And actually, I was already thinking in terms of that as well, Lael. So we're on the same wavelength, because who was wanting to come through, um, is, sorry, my shoulders are a little tight. I should clear that. Let's clear tight shoulders. Let's clear inflammation in the shoulders, tightness in the shoulders, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, feeling responsible for others. Clearing that. Letting go of excess responsibility or obligations, or the thought that of responsibility and obligations, clearing all of that. Okay, it's starting to feel better. I'm going to bring through a healing tone here before I continue. Clearing anywhere we don't allow others to help us, or feel that we need to do it all on our own, or that we're the only ones who know how to do it. Nobody can help us. Clearing all of that. Okay, now let's bring through Archaea Radiant. Lighting us up from the inside out, strengthening us from the inside out. Helping our mindset. I can do what I want to do, and the universe will align for me. I can really feel her lighting up our upper chakras as well. And she's bringing through joy as well, happiness, a sense of I can do it, confidence, a sense of confidence. And now she's working on the outer edges. She's working on that spreading our wings, that imagery. Yeah, giving us spreading our wings. So continuing with that imagery. Lightening the energy around doing new things, trying new things. So clearing anywhere we're afraid to try new things, afraid to be different, afraid to follow our own path, afraid to step out and be different. Clearing that. Each of us is unique. Each has our own purpose, our own ability, our own gifts. Sometimes we just need to clear what's standing in our way of fully stepping out, being seen. It doesn't have to be on a grand level. Just following our own path that lights us up. So that's what she's amplifying for us right now. You're welcome, Robin. She says she felt that one a lot. Okay. Just seeing where they want to go. Okay. Okay, so bringing through, speaking of where we want to go. Okay, let's bring through actually the rainbow unicorns. So anybody who feels, you don't even have to feel lost on your path, but anyone who feels lost, confused, unsure of next steps to take, the rainbow unicorns bridge that. They help take us from where we're at to our divine mission, our divine purpose. And for me, they come through with a very sacred feeling. It could be different for others. Part of my mission here has to do with spirituality. So that is why they come through like that for me. They may come through differently for other people. So helping you to get on your path, even more so, aligning you, lighting you up, amplifying. And then let's bring through Diana for that focus, that empowerment. That confidence. Again, they're emphasizing the confidence, and I already see who wants to come in afterwards is for that confidence piece as well. So bringing her through, I can feel her expanding our energy, helping us to stay grounded, clear, focused, inspired. Again, there's a non-attachment to emotions that impede us. And then who wants to come through after that is White Buffalo Woman. I love her energy. So grounded. And what she comes through, almost more so than with anybody else, is that quiet confidence piece. So allowing us to know our gifts, know what we bring to the table, step on our mission, and do it from a place of quiet confidence. Not from a place of neediness or excessiveness or jealousy, competition, inferiority, superiority, clearing all of that, allowing each of us to shine in our own light, because that actually is a really beautiful feeling. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, I'll put diamond, crystalline, rainbow. I love that. In fact, why don't we bring through, this is some new guides who showed up to me the other day. Diamond galactics. They came through with this diamond rainbowish light, but it's more diamond. It's that diamond that sparkles. And I've been working a lot with diamond ray of ascension. So it was actually very synchronistic. So bringing them through, raising our vibration, raising our frequency, clearing our energy field, lighting it up. And in fact, I can almost feel like we're taking off right now. It's a beautiful feeling. I can tell they're just really raising the vibration. And what they're also impressing upon me is, again, it's that non-attachment to those lower emotions, being able to stay in those higher frequencies more often so that you can fulfill your purpose and your mission more completely, more easily. So bringing that through. And in fact, I really feel them working on these upper chakras, expanding the consciousness. Beautiful. Wow, that feels really good. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else. All right, let's make sure we bring that energy all the way down, because they're starting from the top, the upper chakras going down. So let's make sure to bring through that diamond frequency. Especially in those lower chakras. Okay. Lovely. Okay. I may start closing this up. Let me just tune in, see if there's anything else. Yeah, actually, I think that's good. Because that was some really strong energy that they just brought through at the end. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and release anything that hasn't been mentioned, that's ready to go, to be released up to unconditional love. Releasing any aspect of those requests that people placed. Clearing any of those energies. I'm putting my hand on like the requests. I'm going to bring through a healing tone just to fully clear and heal those clearing requests. Okay, let's go ahead and seal the energy from below. Let's bring through Mother Earth for that one. Helping us to ground, helping us to be still, be present, manifest. Okay. Strengthening the inner channel. Let's bring through Archangel Zadkiel again. Feeling the energy from around, let's bring through Archangel Jeremiah, who brings through synchronicities, positive experiences, gifts from the universe, positive people in our life, positive instances, positive conversations, signs. And then sealing from above, let's bring through Archaea Victory again. I can feel it's she's again, of course she's bringing that energy throughout the whole energy field. I can just feel her bringing through hope, optimism, positivity, expansion. And then let's amplify this healing with the light from the great central sun. And then from here, we give thanks to the guides for being with us today, for guiding this healing. We ask for this healing for the highest good of all, with ease and grace, with love and support. We separate our energies, we cut any cords. Each of us is in our own beam of light, our own divine being. And you can take a few deep breaths and come back to this present moment. Sending hearts. Thank you to all for being with me today in celebration of the equinox, in celebration of the astrological new year, in celebration of spring. I'm available to work one-on-one with people, or I also do group healings. I have one this Saturday on inspiration and motivation. That is a group healing over Zoom. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Lael. Thank you to everybody else who was here, adding your beautiful light into this healing space. I don't know when I'll go live again, but it will be sometime within the next few weeks. I do love doing these and offering these to people. I love the co-creation that happens from the healing requests, the insights that people get during the healing. So doing these really brings me a lot of joy. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for being here. So I'm sending you all so much love and light. Drink lots of water. If you came in halfway through, go back to the beginning sometime. It doesn't have to be today. But okay, that is all for now. Many blessings. Sending you so much love.